It's been more than a year since the confessed Parkland shooter fought with a detention sergeant inside jail, and tonight new details about that incident. CBS 4's Carey is live in Fort Lauderdale with the story. Carey.
Tonight, we're digging into the backstory of what led to that incident between this confessed mass killer and a detention sergeant here at Broward's main jail.
On November 13, 2018, surveillance cameras rolled inside the Broward Sheriff's Office main jail. The cameras recorded confessed school shooter Nicholas Cruz pacing around some tables. Just before 6 p.m., Cruz became animated talking to BSO detention sergeant Raymond Beltran. Apparently, Beltran complained about Cruz dragging his sandals. Cruz gave him the finger, then rushed him and started a fight. Investigators say Cruz took the sergeant's stun gun, but no one was hit by it. The fight lasted more than 45 seconds. Beltran eventually gained the upper hand and put Cruz in cuffs. He led Cruz away. Court documents shed more light on what led to Cruz's actions. In the days after the attack, court records show Cruz's public defender wrote an email to BSO saying, "I have been reflecting on how this situation could have been different had you or the BSO taken action when I brought to your attention about Sergeant Beltran supervising Mr. Cruz." The public defender said a month earlier she alerted BSO about growing friction between Cruz and the detention sergeant. The public defender asked if BSO could limit the interaction between Cruz and Beltran. But BSO says there was no formal allegation of any policy violation by Sergeant Beltran, and BSO's director of the detention department responded forcefully to Cruz's lawyer. Court documents show he wrote, "Inmates housed in Broward County Sheriff's Office Department of Detention Custody do not get afforded the opportunity to select the staff that supervises them. I will not allow any inmate in our custody the opportunity to try and manipulate who supervises them and when they do so." BSO said blame for the attack centered on one person. It could have been avoided if inmate Nicholas Cruz did not choose to violently attack a sworn deputy sheriff. That sergeant no longer has contact with inmates at the moment. He was placed on administrative assignment following a DUI arrest last March in Washington State. Sources tell CBS 4 News he was in that area to transport a prisoner back to Broward. The video from the jail attack highlights another issue. The video shows that it took about 2 minutes for other detention deputies to arrive at the scene of the attack. A law enforcement source told CBS 4 News that typically that response time would be about 20 to 30 seconds, and that this case was an exception, not the rule.
We asked BSO about the response time to the incident. They told us they're looking into it. They'll have a response for us tomorrow. Cruz faces a number of charges in this incident, including aggravated assault on a law enforcement officer. Live in Fort Lauderdale, Carey, CBS 4 News Tonight.